clock is striking 3. The city is a ghost. Lay down the heavy burden that is hurting you the most. I see you staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night, trying to win a battle that you do not have to fight. The bills are on the table and the family needs the bread. A million heavy calculations running through your head. But the sun is not rising and the stars are shining deep. You have to let the pressure go and let your spirit sleep. Oh, let the earth shaking bassline rock you like a child, calming down the anxious river running fast and wild. The whole wide world is resting, let your heavy thoughts rest too. Jah will provide the morning light for you. The 3 a.m. voice, lock the worries away. Surrender to the night, wait for the coming day. The world is fast asleep, let your heavy thoughts sleep. To the 3 a.m. voice is watching over you. But even the strongest tree needs a little time to shine. You gave the day your sweat, you gave the day your all. Now let the heavy curtain off, the midnight fall. No answers in the darkness, no problems to be solved. Let all the Babylon pressure be dissolved. The 3 a.m. lock the worries away. Surrender to the night, wait for the coming day. The world is fast asleep, let your heavy thoughts sleep. To the 3 a.m. vault is watching over you. Is watching over you. Yeah, slow the breathing down, close a tired eye. No need to watch the moon crossing the dark sky. The work is already done, the ledger is closed. Put the mind in the vault, let the body repose. Just the drum and the bass and the analog beats. Let the 3 a.m. overthinking finally cease. Rest now, the 3 a.m. vault, lock the worries away. Surrender to the night, wait for the coming day. The world is fast asleep, let your heavy thoughts sleep. To the 3 a.m. vault is watching over you. Is watching over you. Speak a break a therapy. Hey. The doctor cannot fix what the medicine can't see. Step into the circle for the heavy therapy. Babylon builds up the tension in the muscle and the bone, leaving all the people feeling isolated and alone. The anxiety is creeping like a shadow on the wall, waiting for the spirit of the righteous man to fall. Shatter the anxiety, a heavy frequency, setting the spirit free. Let the analog thunder rattle in your chest. Speaker breaker therapy, giving you the rest. Stand by the box, feel the cone shake. Watch the artificial walls of the city break. The 1976 frequency is heavy as lead, curing all the sickness that is trapped inside the air. Just the drum and the bass and the analog cure, making the corrupted spirit totally pure. Feel the wave. Feel the wave. Speaker breaker therapy, shatter the anxiety, a heavy frequency, setting the spirit free. Let the analog thunder rattle in your chest. Speaker breaker therapy, giving you the rest.
Are you ready to shake the foundation tonight? Watch the iron walls tremble. For me and you, they tried to build a city with a heart of stone, but the rhythm is a fire in the working bone.
So let the analog magnetic ribbon spin. This is exactly where the righteous will begin. The echo from the valley to the concrete square. We are sending out the lightning in the midnight air.
Tear it down with the heavy, heavy sound.
Tear it down.
We plant the living seed into the broken ground.
In the ground.
No sword, no shield, just the bassline dropping.
The revolution of the mind is never stopping.
The politicians speaking with the silver tongue, but they can never buy the spirit of the young. We push the fader up and let the music speak, a sanctuary for the weary and the weak. The mood drum fades, it's spinning like a hurricane, washing all the vanity down the drain. Tear it down with the heavy, heavy sound.
Tear it down.
We plant the living seed into the broken ground.
In the ground.
No sword, no shield, just the bassline dropping.
The revolution of the mind is never stopping.
Sing it with me now, let me hear the voices. The dub-wise current running through the wire, purifying Babylon inside the fire. Burn it down. Tear it down. Let the heavy sound
Tear it down
we plant the living seed
into the broken ground.
They sell you the panic, but I and I hold the peace. When the heavy bassline drop, the tribulation cease. Look at the television, look at the magazine. They try to put the poison inside the daily routine. A calculated system to keep you in a fright, to stop the righteous people from standing for their right. But I and I are rooted like the ancient sycamore. We don't listen to the rumors of the Babylon war. Let the analog pressure silence all the artificial noise, restoring the foundation and the natural voice. The mind is a temple, keep the sanctuary clean, stepping right out of the digital machine. Quiet the soul deep inside the head, listen to the roots and the words that Jah said. They cannot tell you fear if you refuse to buy the lie. Quiet the soul, watch the wicked system die. Anxiety is a weapon, a chain around the wrist, but Jah provides the power for the spirit to resist. We step into the dub-wise, we drop the treble low. We find the heavy rhythm that the ancient elders know. Within the creation, exhale the heavy dread. Let the steady bassline be a pillow for the head. Quiet the soul deep inside the head, listen to the roots and the words that Jah said. They cannot sell you fear if you refuse to buy the lie. Quiet the storm, watch the wicked system die. Quiet the storm deep inside the head, listen to the roots and the words that Jah said. They cannot sell you fear if you refuse to buy the lie. Quiet the storm, watch the wicked system die. Gold in the machine. Copper and the magnet.
the ancient wire.
We don't need the speed, only the way. Physical resonance, the truth of the earth. No digital illusion, just the magnetic tape turning. Gold in the machine, pure separation. Feel the earth move. The copper, the silence, the 1978 truth. Disconnect. The sirens are crying out in the middle of the street, but I find a quiet place at the bottom of the beat. The smog is heavy, blocking out the stars. A million people trapped inside their mental cars. The concrete is burning from the afternoon sun. Everybody looking for a place they can run. Close the heavy window, pull the curtain tight. Let the analog vibration protect the night. Concrete oasis, hidden in the gray, washing all the frantic, heavy rushing away. Step into the double eyes, step into the cool, escaping the logic of the Babylon fool. dropping, slowing down the breath. A temporary rescue from the spiritual death. I plant a little garden in the center of my mind, leaving all the pressure and the panic behind. Close the heavy window, pull the curtain tight. Let the analog vibration protect the night. Concrete oasis, hidden in the gray, washing all the frantic, heavy rushing away. Step into the double ice, step into the cool, escaping the logic of the Babylon fool. Yeah, breathe in the bass, exhale the noise. Regain your balance, regain your poise. They can't touch the sanctuary inside their head. Let the artificial worries remain dead. Concrete oasis, hidden in the grave, washing all the frantic, heavy rushing away. Step into the double ice, step into the cool, escaping the logic of the Babylon fool.
The loudest voice is never the one that tells the truth. I got the quiet temple for the elders and the youth. The television screaming out 1,000 different fears, trying to pour the poison down the channel of your ears. They want you reacting, they want you in the fight, burning up your energy out inside the night. But I refuse the volume, I disconnect the wire, stepping far away from the artificial fire. Hold the center steady, keep the breathing slow. Let the heavy current of the desperation go. They cannot tax the silence, they cannot buy the mind, leaving all the panic and the foolishness behind. The silent rebellion
Deep inside their head,
let the sleeping spirit
rise up from the dead.
no physical weapon, no anger in the chest. The dub-wise meditation puts the Babylon to rest. They measure your value by the things that you consume, selling you a ticket to a decorated tomb. But real wealth is a morning where the mind is finally clear, walking through the valley without a drop of fear. The stillness is a fortress built of solid stone, a kingdom of tranquility. You govern all alone. Hold the center steady, keep the breathing slow. Let the heavy current of the desperation go. They cannot tax the silence, they cannot buy the mind, leaving all the panic and the foolishness behind. The silent rebellion
Deep inside their head,
let the sleeping spirit
rise up from the bed.
no physical weapon, no anger in the chest. The dub-wise meditation puts the
Protect the unseen. The battle is mental, the victory is peace. Let the heavy pressure of the modern world release. Jah provides the frequency. Tune your spirit in. That is how the original resistance will begin. Quiet down.
Inside the head,
let the sleeping spirit
rise up from the bed.
No physical weapon, no anger in the chest.
The silent rebellion.
Exhausted soul. The callous hands built the city from the ground. Lay down your heavy hammer. Listen to the sound. Down, 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 down. You wake up before the sunrise. You step into the cold, trading the best of your years before you're getting old. You carry the roof and the water. You carry the daily bread. 1,000 silent worries circle in your head. I see the tired shoulders. I see the heavy sigh, hiding all the struggles from the family's eye. Ooh. Let the earth shaking bassline carry a heavy load. A sanctuary resting at the end of the dusty road. The system is a grinder, taking more than you can give, but the rhythm is a shelter where the weary man can live. Exhausted soul, let the pressure drop. A heavy load, bring the grinding to a stop. The head is heavy, but here you can let it roll. Try is bringing comfort to the exhausted soul. Babylon takes your labor, Babylon takes your sweat. Putting the righteous man inside a heavy debt. You hold the line so steady, you never complain. Walking through the fire, walking through the rain. But even the iron pillar needs a moment to rest. Let the analog vibration calm the beating in your chest. Exhausted soul, let the pressure drop. A heavy load, bring the grinding to a stop. The head is heavy, but here you can let it roll. Jah is bringing comfort to the exhausted soul. Exhausted soul. Yeah, put down the tools, wash the hands clean. Stepping outside of the Babylon machine. The 1976 frequency is healing up the bone. You are the provider, but you are not alone. Just the drum and the bass and the analog grace, wiping the exhaustion from the working man's face. many sirens, too many flashing screens. They want to trap the spirit inside their dark machine. Ding, ding, ding. The city traffic roaring, the telephone is ringing loud, losing all your energy inside the frantic crowd. They want to steal your focus, they want to drain your soul, selling you a panic just to keep the full control. But I step backward, away from all the noise, finding in the silence our natural holy poise. Let the earth-shaking bassline rise up from the floor, locking all the windows and the heavy mental door. They are reaching for your mind, but the root is pulling deep, guarding all the thoughts before you lay your head. Defending from the blast, protect your energy, the system cannot lie. They want to capture your mind, but the roots will keep you strong. Heavy mental shield inside a righteous song. Inside a righteous song. A calculated static from the screen, the most dangerous poison that the world has ever seen. It breeds a restless worry, it makes the chest grow tight, but the analog frequency is cutting through the night. We build a stone fortress that they can never break, keeping up the vigil while the sleeping world's awake. Heavy mental shield defending from the blast, protect your energy, the system cannot lie. They want to capture your mind, but the roots will keep you strong. Heavy mental shield inside a righteous song. Unplug the dirty line, step into the rhythm of a universal design. No digital compression gonna squeeze the spirit down. An impenetrable fortress in the middle of the town. Just the drum and the bass and the analog beat, militant protection from the valley to the street. Inside a righteous song. The confiscated echo. They tried to bury the truth beneath the concrete floor, but the echo of the righteous is knocking at the door. They broadcast the panic through 1,000 golden wires, feeding all the hungry ghosts with artificial fires. They tell you that the morning is a thing of the past, building up the kingdom that was never meant to last. But the word is a spirit that they cannot apprehend, a message that the creator is destined to send. Let the earth shaking bassline resonate the wall, watching how the vanity begins to crack and fall. They try to hide the wisdom, they try to seal the book, but it's written in the garden and the running of the brook. The confiscated echo, a spiritual rebellion against the wicked will. They try to hide the peace, but the truth will always grow. The confiscated echo is the only thing we know. The news is just a hollow drum beating out a lie, trying to put a veil across the burning of the sky. But I and I are listening to the rhythm of the tide, where the secret of the ages has nowhere left to hide. The system is a shadow, but the truth is like the sun. The battle for the clarity has already been won. Confiscated echo, a spiritual rebellion against the wicked will. They try to hide the peace, but the truth will always grow. The confiscated echo is the only thing we know. Yeah, sound the truth. Yeah, sound the truth, let the reverberation climb, exposing every shadow in the tapestry of time. The 1976 frequency's heavy and it's deep, waking up the conscience from the heavy Babylon sleep. Just the drum and the bass and the echo of the wise, removing every veil from the blindfolded eyes. Truth resounds, the confiscated echo, a spiritual rebellion against the wicked will. They try to hide the peace, but the truth will always grow. The confiscated echo is the only thing we know. Ashes of the day. The sun goes down on a heavy, heavy load. Leave the sorrow resting on the dusty road. You gave your up the steep incline. The muscles ache, the provider's heavy crown, watching the Babylon sun go sinking down. Don't hold the guilt for what you could not do. The healing evening tide is coming in for you. Let the earth shaking bassline rumble in the wood, forgiving every failure exactly where you stood. Let the heavy frequency wash the weary bone. You do not have to carry this alone. Ashes of the day, let the night wind blow, burn the stress away, watch the embers glow. The heavy vibration takes the bitter pain away, leaving nothing but the ashes of the day. From the flashing light, so draw the heavy curtain on the quiet night. Erase the tape of every angry word, let only the ancient comforting sound be heard. The roots are pulling all the poison out, silencing the heavy lingering voice of doubt. Let the earth shaking bassline rumble in the wood, forgiving every failure exactly where you stood. Let the heavy frequency wash the weary bone. You do not have to carry this alone. Ashes of the day, let the night wind blow, burn the stress away, watch the embers glow. The heavy vibration takes a bitter pain away, leaving nothing but the ashes of the day. Release the grip, let the shoulder drop, let the running of the wicked wheel finally stop. The analog cure is pumping through the wire, throw the day's frustration in the roots fire. Purge the system, breathe out the smoke, the heavy chain of the anxiety is broke. Rest easy. Pain away, leaving nothing but the ashes of the day. Ashes of the day. A thousand decompression, a thousand invisible wires wrapped around the mind. We must return to the garden we left behind. Babylon built an empire out of flashing glass, watching the natural seasons artificial pass. They try to capture your soul in a digital snare, selling you a heavy illusion out of thin air. They want you rushing forward, forgetting how to stand, forgetting the touch of the soil upon your naked hand. Let the earth shaking bassline Sever the heavy cord, disconnecting the vanity from the temple of the Lord. We pull the plug on the system. We let the pressure fall, returning to the natural rhythm that created it all. Analog decompression, pulling out the wire. Our roots meditation, pulling down the fire. Disconnect the system and reconnect the soul to the earth. Analog decompression, bringing the second bird. The paper promises crumble, the glowing screens turn dark. We are looking for the fire in the solitary spark. No machine can tell you the secrets of the rain. I wash away the sorrow of a temporary pain. We touch the wooden drum, we feel the iron string, living in the vibration that the ancient elders sing. Analog decompression, pulling out the wire. Our roots meditation, pulling down the fire. Disconnect the system and reconnect the soul to the earth. Analog decompression, bringing the second bird. Yeah! Step out of the grid, walk on the green grass. Watch the mechanical illusion slowly pass. The 1976 frequency is tangible and real, teaching the paralyzed spirit how to feel. Just the drum and the bass and the analog weight, walking far away from the artificial gate. Disconnect. Analog decompression, pulling out the wire. Our roots meditation, pulling down the fire. Disconnect the system and reconnect the soul to the earth. Analog decompression, bringing the second birth.
Uncut flow state.
Little by little the river puts the stone. You walk the long path, but you are not alone. Do not look at the mountain rising high and tall, fearing the long distance or fearing the fall. The system wants you weary, rushing for the crown, but the patient trotting tears the kingdom down. Drop of water falling from the sky will split the heavy rock as the years go by. Let the earth shaking bassline guide your steady feet, finding the alignment in the ancient beat. No need to force the river, no need to fight the tide. Just let the natural current be the holy guide. Uncut flow state, one step at a time. Perfect alignment with the grand design. Water cuts the stone when the heart is still and deep. Uncut flow state a promise we will keep. They want you jump the line, they want you chase the wind, missing the beginning where the roots ascend. The cedar does not hurry, the oak tree takes its pace, growing in the silence of the Creator's grace. So fix your eyes before you, do not look astray. Jah is lighting up the immediate way. Uncut flow state, one step at a time, perfect alignment with the grand design. Water cuts the stone when the heart is still and deep. Uncut flow state, a promise we will keep. Let the motion slide, moving with the spirit, nothing left to hide. The 1976 frequency is steady and serene, keeping up the focus, keeping up the clean. No digital confusion can disturb the stride. One step, next step, let the rhythm guide. Patient. Uncut flow state, one step at a time, perfect alignment with the grand design. Water cuts the stone when the heart is still and deep. Uncut flow state, a promise we will keep.
Hold your ground, my people. Let the fire burn. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
They try to push us to the edge of the sea, putting a price upon the right to be free. They lock the water and they poison the well, building a paradise inside of a shell.
But I look around and see a million faces, lighting up the dark, forgotten places. You cannot break the iron when the iron is hot. We remember everything that Babylon forgot. The truth is vibrating on the heavy bass string. Listen to the song that the lion will sing. Stand firm in the fire,
We will never burn.
lifting up the spirit higher.
Watch the tables turn.
With a boat. Let the heavy steppers rhythm shake the earth, witnessing the glory of our brand new birth. Oh, oh, hey, hey. I see the brother with the weight on his back, walking in the middle of the railroad track. But you don't have to carry the burden alone. We are building a temple from the very same stone. You cannot break the iron when the iron is hot. We remember everything that Babylon forgot. The truth is vibrating on the heavy bass string. Listen to the song that the lion will sing.
Stand firm in the fire. We will never burn.
Lifting up the spirit higher.
Watch the tables turn.
Let the Can you feel it? The vibration is real. Stand up.
Stand up.
Don't let them divide the yard. Hold the line when the battle gets hard.
Stand firm in the fire. We will never burn.
Lifting up the spirit higher.
Watch the table stir. Oh.
Come on, come on. Oh! Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Midnight disconnect. The heavy wooden door is closed. The final word is said. The peace of Zion resting on the lonely bed. From the rising of the sun, everybody calls your name, pulling you inside the Babylon machinery and game. They want a piece of your spirit, they demand a heavy toll, putting expectations on the shoulders of your soul. But the sun has gone to sleep and the shadows fill the room, sweeping out the chaos with a solitary broom. Let the earth-shaking bassline fill the empty space. Solitude is not a prison, it's a holy resting place. No master to obey, no heavy mask to wear, just the analog vibration moving to the midnight air. Midnight disconnect, turn the heavy key. Holy solitude, setting spirit free. No one left to please, nowhere else to go. Midnight disconnect, moving sweet and slow. So they keep the radio on, running from their shadow till the breaking of the dawn. But I find comfort when the frantic noises fade, resting in the sanctuary that the quiet night has made. A solitary room is a kingdom of your own, where you can drop the armor and finally be alone. Midnight disconnect, turn the heavy key. Holy solitude, spirit free, no one left to please, nowhere else to go. Midnight disconnect, moving sweet and slow. Yeah. Lock the gate, turn off the light. Whoa. Welcome the embrace of the solitary night. The 1976 frequency is the only company you need. Water in the root of the Mediterranean Sea. Just the drum and the bass and the peaceful mind, leaving every demanding voice far behind. Rest in the quiet, 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 quiet. Midnight disconnect, turn the heavy key. Holy solitude, setting spirit free. No one left to please, nowhere else to go. Midnight disconnect, moving sweet and slow. Midnight disconnect. to blow. The village is asleep behind the heavy wooden gate, but the watchman on the wall must hold the heavy weight. The shadows in the forest are playing with the mind, whispering of all the things we had to leave behind. The eyelids getting heavy, the muscles getting sore, waiting for the morning knocking on the eastern door. Hold the line steady, do not close the eye. Look for the morning star rising in the sky. The enemy of progress travels in the dark, but we are the protectors of the everlasting spark. Listen to the watchman standing in the midnight. The lion is awake before the breaking of the dawn. Keep the fire burning, keep the armor on. Hey. The silence of the midnight is heavier than lead. A battlefield of visions fighting inside the head. But courage is a muscle that you only build in pain. Standing like a mountain in the middle of the rain. The first ray of the sun will touch the highest peak, bringing the exact deliverance the weary children seek. Hold the line steady, do not close the eye. Look for the morning star rising in the sky. The enemy of progress travels in the dark, but we are the protectors of the everlasting spark. Listen to the watchman calling from the wall, standing in the midnight, standing straight and tall. The lion is awake before the breaking of the dawn. Keep the fire burning, keep the armor on. To the darkest of the night, preparing the chant for the coming of the light. Hold your position, do not retreat. The victory is coming on the heavy stepper's beat. Stay awake! Burn and keep the armor on. The thread is thin, but the rope is strong. We have been weaving this together all along. They look at the differences, they look at the face. trying to separate the human race. But I see the fabric underneath the skin, knowing exactly where the spirit has been. Every single action is pulling on the line, tracing out a pattern in the grand design. The weaver's hand is moving slow. Watch the roots of the tree begin to grow. No solitary island in the middle of the sea. The weaver's hand connects you and me. The Babylon logic tries to cut it with a knife, selling isolation as a better way of life. But a lonely fire is gonna burn out fast. Only the unity is destined to last. Every single action is pulling on the line, tracing out a pattern in the grand design.